This podcast is provided for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose.
Welcome back, everyone, to our podcast. Today, we have Alan with us here again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
So, today's topic will be about APTOS. So, APTOS is one of the most interesting crypto launches in quite a long while. It's been extremely hyped because of a lot of things like the backing and, of course, the team of people that are running the APTOS blockchain. And so, without further ado, let us dive a little bit more deeper into what APTOS is.
So let me give a brief introduction of what is APTOS. So APTOS is a new layer 1 blockchain that is faster, more secure, and more scalable than other L1 blockchains that are alive today. It is built from former Meta engineers, Meta as in the old Facebook, who has developed the Move language for this blockchain.
Yeah, so in terms of like who exactly actually founded APTOS, I think it's founded by these two people called Mo Sheikh and Avery Ching. Both of these two, they actually worked together at Facebook, which is now called Meta. And they were actually specifically on the DM blockchain. So this DM blockchain is actually used to develop for Meta, and also the Novi wallet. Both these two projects, both Mo Sheikh and Avery Shing actually worked on them respectively. And Sheikh actually led the strategic partnerships over at Novi Wallet. And Ching was actually one of, in fact, the principal software engineer on the crypto platform team at Novi. So the entire team of APTOS actually they are built from mainly all the original creators, designers, and builders of the DM blockchain. All of them actually came over to APTOS to build APTOS together. And they are actually a team of very battle-hardened group of PhDs, researchers, engineers, designers, and strategists that have been working on this for quite a couple of years already. So you can see that in terms of where the team is built from, they definitely are a very, very renowned bunch of people that have the quality to build something that is that will change the entire blockchain industry. So in terms of based on this fact alone, the funding of APTOS was actually very, very great. In fact, in July itself, APTOS actually raised about $150 million in a Series A financing round, led by none other than SBF of FTX Ventures and also Jump Crypto. And also earlier in March, they raised about 200 million from some of the biggest players in crypto and Silicon Valley, including Multicoin Capital, Tiger Global, among many others. So actually, this entire thing puts the entire valuation of APTOS itself in a unicorn territory, which is more than $1 billion in valuation. In fact, they came to about $4 billion in valuation according to Bloomberg. So that is something that is very, very huge. In fact, it's one of the largest fundings and one of the largest valuations we have seen before they are even before they even go live and before they even get listed on any other exchanges as well. So in terms of their programming language itself, I think Alan can share a little bit more on what the Move language is.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Marcus. So what is the Move language? So the Move language is originally developed at Meta to provide security and scalability for the Beam blockchain. but now it's doing that for APTOS. So the key to understand the move's advantage is its use of resources. Simply put, resources are a highly protected method of storing key information in the system. Resources have high status in the code architecture, ensuring they cannot be copied or unintentionally deleted. Move stores crucial information such as tokens and smart contracts as resources, giving the language much improved security over competing blockchain programming languages. Move is used to implement all the keys elements of APTOS, including accounts, transaction fees, a standard library, validator node management, and configuration.
And I think on top of that, on top of the Move language, I think APTOS also has a couple of other security features as well. For example, there are a few blockchains out there which I do not want to name. They actually are pretty famous because of exploits on the particular chain itself. And all these famous stories of users who have lost their crypto because they couldn't remember their key as well. APTOS has actually built new and secure methods for key recovery. So and as well as like key rotation systems that actually can prevent the fraud itself. So APTOS is actually building something in full view of the security measures that they have to put in place to counteract any of the current security infringes in the real world right now. So that is actually one of the exciting things that I've seen as well on APTOS.
So for speed and scalability is also quite important in terms of APTOS. It is designed to be a future-proof blockchain. It's used around the world, able to use around the world by both individuals and enterprises. So the blockchain speed can be measured two ways. One is transaction per second, and time to finality. So transaction per second refers to throughput, or how many transactions the network can commit per second. And time to finality refers to the amount of time between starting a transaction. Let's say sending a crypto to a friend's wallet and the transactions taking effect. For example, your friend receiving access to those tokens in their wallet. In the right setting, it can reach 160,000 transactions per second with a time of finality of 1 second.
But that is like I think one of the best case scenarios as well, right?
By theory, they should be able to reach that, yes.
That is the end of part 1 of our podcast on APTOS. I'll see you guys again next week. The information contained in or provided from or through this podcast is not intended to be and does not constitute as financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other form of advices. The information in this podcast is general in nature and is not specific to you, the users, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, be it financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented in this podcast without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory. You understand that you are using any and all information shared in this podcast at your own risk. You are solely liable for any losses that you may incur from investing, and in no event shall we be liable for any losses which may be incurred while investing. Trading of cryptocurrencies is highly risky and may not be suitable for the general public. All opinions expressed by the program participants are solely their own current opinions and do not reflect the opinions of ABCC. Participants' opinions are based upon information they consider reliable. ABCC does not warrant the completeness or accuracy of such information and should not be relied upon as such.